Welcome back, folks. Today we're gonna look at my massive motuorigins diorama where I have created Eternia. So we're gonna start off right here and look at this fight. I'm gonna describe everything. We got Fisto knocking the shit out of Triclops right there, look at that, right up in his jaw. Then you got Manny Faces with a gun right up in Trapjaw's mouth, got his ass right in check, stopped him dead in his tracks. Modi the Moat Monster biting the shit out of Evelyn's leg, about to take a piece right out of it. She tried to use her staff to get him off, but right there, Man-at-Arms ready to whop ass right in the head, trying to hurt Modi. How dare she? And then right in the middle of all these fights, you got Zor. He swooped in right there on Merman, trying to poke them big-ass eyes out of that big-ass head. Right behind that, we got She-Ra with her sword of power, trying to put that shit right in the back of Leo Faker's neck while he's riding on Duplicate. And you got comic version Roboto chopping off that tail. Right over here, we got Sunman taking his staff and burning the shit out of Beastman, while Drunk HeMan pours a little bit of liquor on there to help feed the fire. Then you got the special space armor watching they back. Right behind all the action, you got Zodak putting in that work. Right up on Tila, doing his thing, laying them pipes. Looks like HeMan got a whole bunch of shit from Amazon Prime right there in front of his doormat. You got Orko working his magic, making that fine liquor. All the delectable choices. All that liquor that caught the attention of a frogmonger. He had to get a bag of shit, take his ass back down. And all that magic that spooked Strador. Right there on the side of the castle, you got Stratos looking at all the action. And then you got the sorceress right up top, waiting to get involved if she gotta. But she don't gotta get involved, because HeMan and his crew, they embarrass Skeletor's men, trying to come up, trying to do what they gotta do. They got the shit shut down. Now it's time to go a level deeper, right into Mossman's special hideaway, where certain people in the Motu community, they love to relax, sit back, and get high. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy some of that fine ganja that Mossman has to offer. Look at them all down there, shit. We got everybody from a different fraction. Even Prince Adam's ass down there. You got Cobra Khan, Spikehor, Mecha Neck, the Green Goddess. They all trying to get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy themselves as they see fit. But they ain't alone down there, because you got sneaky ass Hordak. Can't mind his business. Always plotting and peeking and just being a spy. Just a hater. Look at that shit. But now it's time to go lower. It's time to go down to Snake Mountain, where Skeletor's crew is putting in that work. Look at that shit. You got She-Ra crying and shit, because they done stripped Roboto from his arm. They chopped it off. You got Stink over his stinky ass feet, all up in his face. HeMan, he's just pissed the hell off. Hold up, got a man down. There it is. Right there, we got Scareglow trying to get Buzz off out the sky with a skeleton warrior. Faker trying to get him down. Trapjaw and the Land Shark biting the shit out of She-Ra's leg. You got Sunman trying to pull out. She's trying to kick it off her leg, but her leg is fucked up. That shit is gone. She ain't getting it back. And you got Camo Khan with his Glock right behind Sunman's head, telling him to lay her down and walk away. And that's it for that side. But let's get a little bit closer to the mountain itself. Right here we got Webster hanging from his web, all his legs out, right there ready to shoot anybody that comes by. He ain't down for that shit. Right here we're gonna move over a little bit to the side where we got a whole bunch of action, jam-packed fighting. It's looking bad for the Warriors up top, man. They getting their ass whooped. We're gonna get a little bit closer in here. We got Ninja. Here them's catching Space Sumo out of surprise. He got his samurai sword right up on his neck, ready to take it clean the hell off. The Skeleton Warrior ready to take that dagger and put it down. You got one ahead. Skeletor's robots right there, egging them on. You got Clawform Whiplash putting in that work right there on Ram-Man's bitch ass on the ground, making him feel like shit. You got Beast Man ready to whip the hell out of Manny Faces. They got his ass locked up. They gonna keep him there for a minute. He ain't getting out of them chains, I'll tell you that. Moving over there, you got Triclops fighting against Stout Spout with Evil Lynn right there ready to just use her magic to take his ass out. And right here, we got Panther taking a bite out of Clamp Champ's arm. He put that clamp on his ass. I can feel the pain with the expression on his face. Then you got Merman ready to just give him a good stabbing. You know what I'm saying? You see Mosquito down there ready to stab Stout Spout right in the leg, give him a little bit of that poison. You know what I'm saying? And we work our way up to the ghost of Snake Mountain. King Snake himself. And Skeletor, he's freaked the fuck out about that shit. And look at that, we even got a ghost of Skeletor haunting the premises. That is the Battle of Massacre of Snake Mountain. They getting that shit in. We about to move on. We got a lot more to see, folks. That's just one scene right there. We got a whole table and a whole nother couple shelves to check out. Right here, we're going to take our ass to Eternia Auto Mart and see what they got going on over there. We got Tiger Man watching the fight between Tuvar. You got Robotron breaking up Triclops and his brother Cyclops, and Clawless holding him back. You got Badger just chilling and shit, waiting for a toe, as he's being questioned by Zodak's evil brother. You see he's got his weapons on him. You see Robocop in the cut next to Merman working on their tow vehicle, ready to make that money. Right over here, we got Flipper trying to close a deal on a Roton with Vicron and Ant-Man watching. He's trying to put that hustle down. Vicron, he's not too interested, I don't know. He might get that sale. Over here, we got Anti-Eternia King Randor debating on whether or not he wants to make a purchase today at the Auto Mart. Busting it up with a couple other people looking at shit down here. Look at it. They deep in their conversation. We got a special appearance from Count Marzo. He's looking for something new that he can get his hands dirty in, you know what I'm saying? Looking at that Manosaur. That's a good deal. And then you got Hustler trying to help Black Mamba out. Everybody's got a price. He's going to help find it. Then you got Bobby right here. He is the enforcer for Eternia Auto Mart. He's doing his job cleaning things up. Then you got a bandit group of snake men looking at a fright fighter. This group of customs right here. The snake men, they need something too, you know what I mean? They don't live with King Hiss. They live on their own. Right here, we look. More people down here. We got everybody down here at the Auto Mart. Hustler and Flipper, they making that cash, making that money. We gonna move on right here. Oh my God. Look at that. We got the Slime Pit HeMan all up down there in Hordak's Special Castle basement. They done created that shit. We got Horde troopers standing on guard, but they watching his ass. And then you got Grizzlor with a gun right up to Frogmonger's head, about to take his ass in the back special room where they got some crazy shit. Look at that shit. They got palace guard heads on stakes down there. Oh my God. Merman shot in cold blood right there by a special Horde trooper. Right behind all that action, you got Man 10 eating a nice piece of arm meat that came off of Stratos back there. You got another special Horde trooper, got Pigman. He got his ass in cuffs, ready to shoot him and get that fine pig meat ham. Hordak celebrate with that stolen bottle of drunk HeMan liquor. And right there, folks, that's Hordak's special layer. But we gonna work our ass up, because we got another 3 levels to go. We gonna go into the jungle of King Hiss, where Beastman knocked the teeth out of Fangor straight out his goddamn mouth. Look at that shit. No more teeth for his ass. Of course, we got Hordak just watching and plotting and spying, doing what he does best. We got Snake Armor Skeletor fighting Radlord right there in front of King Hiss. He's cheering his man on and shit. They don't give a shit. He ain't getting involved. He just likes watching. That's the king. Right over there, we got Snakeface being hypnotized by Hypno with his nice little lollipop staff. He is in a deep trance. He ain't using them snakes. Then we got Snake Teela right with her dagger right up to Digitino's neck. He don't want the smoke. He don't want to die today. Shit, he'll take a piece of that action, but he don't want to fight her. He's just sitting there trying to put his bid in, you know what I mean? Trying to get a piece, working our way down. We got a snake trooper getting shocked by Boltman, using his powers of electricity to just blow up his whole body right there. Then you got Snake Armor, Man-at-Arms, with Snake Armor HeMan catching a dirty-ass snake by the neck. They try to interrogate his ass. They got him, he ain't getting away. Right up there in the trees, you got Stretch, stretching his ass across the vines. Right below them is Tongue Lasher with his gun out on Space Sumo as he does some acrobatic tricks on the trees with his knife. You got Terror right with his gun out on Sunman. Sunman ready to throw that staff deep in his neck. And last but not least, we got Duplico with his special-ass gun on a string, watching from the sidelines, gonna shoot Stretch straight out them trees. Look at him, he's got his eyes on the target. And that's it, folks, for King Hiss's Jungle Battle Royale going on. Look at that shit from afar. I like this show a lot. I really like how this one came out. Let's work our way up. We got a multiverse battle between all the HeMan and Skeletor. You know what I'm saying? That they had to go somewhere so they go all together. You got them portals right there, look. You got a Skeletor saying, talk to the hand, HeMan. You ain't gonna fight today. You got Keldor right there behind him. He wants to smoke though. He wants to fight HeMan. Behind them, you got a battle going on between Panther and Battle Cat. And Battle Armor Skeletor and HeMan. Right over there, we got Space Skeletor. He got New Adventures HeMan right by the neck. He's about to kill him. It's over for his ass. You got Kronos with the Glock right on his head just in case he does anything. And then you got a HeMan with his shake knife, ready to shake up Dragon Blaster Skeletor. But Dragon Blaster Skeletor, he's just busting it up, checking out streets, that's all. He don't want the smoke. But you know, HeMan, he don't give a shit. He gonna stab his ass anyway. Right here, we got 2000X, HeMan and Skeletor getting another battle. One to fight. Then you got the Lords of Powers of Skeletor. One to fight that HeMan, but that HeMan, he's a little busy at the moment. He's about to use that big-ass foot and stomp out a little tiny-ass Skeletor. I got a little tiny-ass HeMan with his sword of power right there, making sure his ass don't move. That man looks like a straight giant compared to the rest of them, too. But we gonna move back here to Battle Armor HeMan, showing off his sword of power to Butterface HeMan. And then we got Skeletor fighting Anti-Eternia HeMan with his special battle Panther, ready to take a bite out of his ass. Right there in front of the portal, you got Flying Fist HeMan busting up with CGI HeMan. And then right there, you got Thunder Punch HeMan knocking out Terror Claw Skeletor as his pop watches in the back to Agumon, known to HeMan, that brought his father down with him. Look at him, he's so pissed. But right there, folks, that's the multiverse battle on the outskirts of Eternos. All up in your face right there. Massive battle, it's the only place to make it make sense with all them HeMans and Skeletors together. Look at that side view from there. Clear in, there it is. And we're gonna work our ass up to the top. Cause right there in the distance, folks, that's where we going. We're gonna take our ass straight to Eternos to see what's going on with King Randor and all his palace guards. Right here, folks, the Palace of Eternos. And starting off, you got the sorceress bringing in a captured pigman to come get his ass questioned by the king. But one dog got that Glock right in his nose, making sure ain't no funny shit going on. Right behind him, you got Koldo with his big ass weapons out, ready to put in that work if need be. They all work for the palace. They all work for the king. And a whole bunch of palace guards at that. Look at that shit, they even got special palace guard grade weapons, palace guard cannons. That's just how the palace guard gets down. And they got a whole bunch of pink going on. You see that nice little lake dividing right there where the king lives at. You got his guards on the bridge. They ain't playing no games. But for some reason, somebody gets past everybody else, you gotta fight them. And then you gotta fight these guys right here on the other side of the lake right there. They work everywhere in the palace. And we work our way up to Slamurai. He's big friends with King Randor. You got Man-at-Arms with the Glock out up there. More palace guards on the other side. Ain't no Hordak sneaking in here, I'll tell you that. We gonna work our way in the palace itself. Well, we got all the palace guards surrounding Queen Marlena and King Randor as they chill in their throne room right there. Look at that shit. And right there, we got Filmation HeMan. He came to stop to see the king, waving his shit with his happy-go-lucky smile on his face. You got all them extra weapons back there if the palace guards need it. And that is it, folks. The whole palace, part of Eternia, part of this whole setup right there. Look at that back view. We're gonna zoom out a little bit. And there it is. All in all, folks, I'm highly satisfied with how all this came out. Look at every single piece. I got a spot for everybody. I don't mess around. When I get involved in a hobby, I take this shit serious. And you either go all in or just don't do it at all, you know what I mean? You only live once. I like looking at all this shit. Took me a minute to clean it all up, put every character in his place. And now that I showed y'all this whole setup of Eternia, I'm gonna show you how I made it. That's the next video coming, folks, a whole tutorial on how I did that whole fine masterpiece right there. I'd like to thank y'all for taking this special walkthrough with me, checking out all these figures and all the crazy shit that they got going on with them. This is crazy, right? Thanks for watching. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time for Mr. Home Arcade to take his ass home to his arcade. Because, get it? You get it right. Ah, shit. I'm out of here.